Hello and welcome to the August 2016 MTFR monthly update. No personnel notes for this month other than Monday, October 3rd will be our next volunteer orientation session. We have some volunteer applications in the pipeline, so we look forward to some new members coming on board with us at that next orientation session. Fleet notes for this month: currently we have one of the structural engines out of service. That unit was involved in an accident last week and has some not too significant, but some substantial damage to the right front passenger side of the engine. It has already been moved to the body shop and has been seen by our insurance adjuster, and repairs to that will be underway in the next few days. There were no injuries to report during that accident to any of our personnel or any civilians. There will be an after-action report of that incident done, and we will have some takeaways from that coming up here in the future. But again, one engine currently out of service, so there's no reserve engine right now. Engine 208 is experiencing what we believe to be a wiring issue in a wiring harness somewhere under the cab of the engine. The unit is still in service, but that issue is causing some problems with the generator and the air conditioner. We are scheduling that to go for service and try and get that issue resolved. So just a note, engine 208 is continuing to have that issue. Training notes for this month: the CPR refresher has been scheduled for Monday, September 12th, and as a reminder, CPR is required of everyone in the MTFR system, so that'll be at 1830 hours at Station 207. ICS 300 and 400, there are daytime and weekend offerings coming up in October and November. Those are for level 3 and 4 on the training grid. If you're interested in either one of those, please contact Captain 20. A PICO, which is preparation for initial company officer class, also coming up 4 evenings in October. That's required for level 3 on the training grid. The next MTFR structural burn is scheduled for Sunday, the 16th of October. Again, we will be going to the Westchester Burn Facility. There is information out on that. If you are interested in attending, again, Captain 20 has all the information. Please see him to sign up. The day before that, on Saturday, 15 October, East Petersburg is sponsoring a one-day officer-level class from Traditions Training. Some of you, most of you, hopefully are familiar with Chief Schultz. He'll be leading that class that day. So if you are interested in that, there are limited slots available. Captain 20, again, can help you get registered for that, and that, again, is Saturday, 15 October. I'd also like to provide everyone with an update on our apparatus fleet replacement. Everyone in the MTFR system received an email last week from me outlining some very basic information on the replacement of Truck 204 and some other changes that are coming. Again, a new tractor-drawn aerial has been approved for purchase by the Manheim Township Board of Commissioners at their August 22nd meeting. That vehicle is now officially ordered. A purchase order was signed by the Board of Commissioners and has been submitted to Pierce Manufacturing. We expect the new tractor-drawn aerial to arrive in June or July of 2017. Once that vehicle arrives, it will take several months for training and to be placed into service. At that time, the current Truck 204 will be returned to Pierce Manufacturing for a full refurbishment. The Board of Commissioners also approved that project, which will bring that tractor-drawn aerial back into the fleet as a reserve and a secondary aerial rescue unit. We expect that unit to leave for refurbishment probably in the fourth quarter of 2017. That will take about 8 months for that vehicle to be refurbished, and we would expect that to be back mid-summer of 2018. At that point, which is almost 2 years from today, that project will be totally complete. Also, as part of that project, Rescue 201 and Squad 207 have been removed from the fleet apparatus program and have been removed, obviously, from any replacement program. Those vehicles were scheduled for replacement in 2017 and 18 as part of the original MTFR strategic plan. What that means in the short term is that Rescue 201 and Squad 207, at some point in probably the next 30, 60, 90 days, will be taken out of service and removed from the fleet. Rescue 201, which is owned by our Relief Association, will be disposed of, and the proceeds from the sale of that unit will be applied towards the refurbishment of the tractor-drawn aerial. Squad 207, the disposition of that unit has not yet been decided, and that will be up to the volunteer membership at Station 207. Once those vehicles are out of service and have been disposed of, or again, perhaps kept by our volunteers at Station 207, then fleet reassignments will take place. The primary units that are being moved are Squad 201, which is the brush truck at Station 201, will go to the Neffsville station along with the new UTV on the trailer. That unit will become Squad 207, and those two units will run out of the Oregon Road Station. The current Squad 209, the Peterbilt Air Light Unit, will then be moved to Station 201, where we expect it to keep the designation Squad 209, and it will continue to function in its current role. All rescue task force related items and gear that are anywhere else in the township will also move to Orchard Street, so that all of that equipment is in the same station with the unit. We expect those reassignments also to occur here in the next 30, 60 to 90 days. Our first project update for this month pertains to the UTV brush fire unit. The unit is complete and fully equipped. More information will be coming shortly on that. Also, a training program is completed and is in the process of being rolled out. All personnel that are interested in driving and or operating the UTV unit will be required to complete the training program. More information in early September will be provided as to how to complete this program. The Center for Public Safety Excellence serves as the primary resource for the fire and emergency service profession to continuously improve services, resulting in a higher quality of life for communities. CPSE has successfully helped public safety agencies around the world streamline and improve the services they provide their communities through numerous programs and services. CPSE provides the only accreditation program for fire service organizations in the world and offers nationally recognized designations for fire and emergency services officers. CPSE has over 200 accredited agencies and over 1,700 designated officers throughout the world. In order to become an accredited fire officer, one must go through a personal self-assessment, complete a portfolio, a peer review and interview process, and ultimately a decision by the CPSE Commission. Professional portfolios include demonstrated proficiency in 7 areas, including fire service experience, education, professional development, professional contributions and recognition, professional memberships and affiliations, technical competency, and community involvement. At the Fire Rescue International Conference earlier this month, Chiefs Kane and Bory both received their accredited Chief Fire Officer designation, making them 2 of only 23 Chief Fire Officers accredited in Pennsylvania, and also making MTFR only the 3rd agency in Pennsylvania with multiple Chief Fire Officers providing agency leadership. That's all for this month. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your long holiday weekend. Stay safe, and we'll see you next month.